Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Swiss Army Dan coming at you with another Swiss Army knife video. Doing a little different kind of video today. I wanted to show you guys a couple of my Swiss Army knife displays that I've just made just using Swiss Army knives, maybe a hammer too for one of them. But so I'll just get right into it here. Here's the two displays I'm going to show you guys. And this first one here is all this wood was just found like in a pile that my buddy was going to use for a bonfire, and I just grabbed a couple pieces, measured it out, and used the saw to cut each of these pieces here and get those relatively equal. It's not perfect stuff, and I'm not like a carpenter or anything, so mind if you guys are better at woodworking, you're probably like laughing at this, but anyway. Here you go. So I just went down to Ace Hardware and got some of this like nylon rope stuff. Keep an extra pin right there. And then got these hooks and just screwed them in at the bottom of the piece there to hang the knives from. The rope I just kind of measured out, and I used the awl to put the awl from a 91mm to put these holes in the wood, and then just tied a knot to hold it in place there at different sections. And so at the bottom I've got 84mm. Here's a climber small here. There's a tourist. Here is an old tinker small. Here's that mod I call the Shag Jack, which is like a golfer with a saw added. Here's an old, no, well, it's not that old. It's a Recruit. Here we've got a vintage tourist. And there's a climber small there. I got my little finger pocket tool chest hanging on the end. Here's an SI that a EDC. An OC that I've begun to EDC rarely, just on special occasions. Here is a Farmer, Cadet, Copper Cadet, Red Cadet, Pioneer X, and then a Red Pioneer X. Up here we've just got a straight up Tinker. Then a both of these are going to be that 85 to 91, so these are like my MacGyver Swiss Army knives here. I try to collect a lot of Swiss Army knives from that era. The ones that would have a hole in the reamer punch and then a fluted corkscrew, and like this would have the can key. You see it there, yeah, the can key and the end of the Phillips. Then there's a compact, a camper. Here's a Hofritz Super Tinker. Here's a Climber Plus. Here's a Passenger with an Alpinier inlay. Fisherman, that's that 85 to 91 Fisherman. Then an Explorer Plus. So yeah, that's that display. And I just put a hook on the wall. Here, it's hanging from a mic stand here, and just hang it on my wall. Here is another piece of wood that he just had, and I took the parts from an old Swiss Army knife. I think it was a Climber, maybe a Spartan. Has the fluted corkscrew in it though, and just screwed that into there. And here's the reamer punch. It just forced into there. I'll keep these soldiers on that. Here's some back springs that I just hammered in there, but they stay in place. And yeah, that's a back spring layer for that one. And then for this is the opener's layer here. It's a a cap lifter, and a can opener here. I just kind of forced in there. And then there's the large and small blade, this bottom layer. So yeah, it's kind of like I try to source as much Swiss Army knife stuff and like only use Swiss Army knives to make these displays. I thought that added some intrinsic value to them for me. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching and bearing with the bad photography skills here. But remember to be kind to each other, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Swiss Army Dan's out.